Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Knights of the Old Republic. We're about to enter our final test to become a Sith apprentice on Korriban. And incredibly, despite being based on the most evil planet in the galaxy, we've ended up with getting quite a decent number of light side points out of it. More so than any other section of the game, I think, which is a little strange. I don't think I've ever managed that. But let's... he's asked us to go in, so... Oh no, that's... Oh, it's this way. Immediately leave. Yeah, we're done. We're out of here. No, we'll carry on. Now we're on our own. We don't have any companions here, but that should be okay. What are those things? We've got a raid. Okay, I was going to say I don't mind the flash ones. They don't really do very much. Another raid coming for us though. Deal. Which way should we go? Let's go this way. Oh, it's the Towers of Doodad. I remember this. BioWare went through a phase of really liking this particular puzzle to put in all their RPGs. When, I think I'll probably play the Mass Effect games as part of this Games I Love series, because it's probably my favourite game of all time, actually. But there's definitely at least one of these puzzles in Mass Effect as well. Yeah, I know what to do. We've got to move the coloured lines from one side to the other. Yeah, I get it. So... move one from the left to the right. Move one from the left to the middle. We move one from the right to the middle. Sorry, my door went. What am I doing? So we go left to right. Now we'll go middle. Oh, I've done that wrong, I think. Let's go right to left. Done this badly, I think, but it shouldn't be unsalvageable. Middle. Right. We'll go left. It's going to cost me extra steps, but it's still doable. To the middle. We'll go right, left, right, middle, I suppose. Right, middle to left, right to left. We're getting there. It's almost there now. Oh bollocks! Have I done it wrong again? Alright, now I got it. So left, middle, right to middle, right to left, to right, middle to right. right to middle. Right. Almost there now. Middle to right. The Tower of Hanoi, this is called, or something like that. I forget exactly. But, it's here to be done now. We got level as well.
Didn't work.
Right, nice. Don't bother with it. Well, let's do our level first. Hopefully I get feet. No feet. Okay. I'd like to get another two-handed weapon feat thing. So, what could I do? I could do... What does this one do? Oh, this just literally kills stuff around us. That's pretty good too. We're the... We're a light side Jedi. Naga Shadows... Sorry, Sadal's Poison Blade. Meh. Okay. Right, we're gonna get the other arm now. What other things we've got to do? Quite a few new crystals to try out in the lightsabers as well at some point when we can get to a workbench. Pool of acid. Okay, back away. So maybe something happens down here that will unlock that. I see a Terrant attack there. Do a little save. I'll put on speed as well. Right. Is there really two of them? Looking up. Alright, well, I guess we get started. Okay, well, there's one down. We're gonna find a way and heal a little bit though. Should be okay now, it's stunned. Still going. There he goes. Wow, that was that's quite a big combat for like when you're on your own. Okay, well we did it. That's the main thing. Oh, Shayla's journal. Let's have a look at that. And a Solari crystal. Okay. So she's the other one who was fighting the Terrentatex. Her last entry is particularly compelling. I have traced the Terrentatex that ambushed us in the Shirek caves to this tomb, but even as I stand at the entrance, I know this is wrong. Dark thoughts fill my mind, hatred and vengeance. I cannot stop myself from blaming Goon Han for Duran's death. If he had not abandoned us, my love would surely have survived the Terrentatex' first attack. But my hatred of Goon Han pales beside my burning desire for revenge. My blood boils to destroy the creature that ended Duran's life, no matter what the cost. I know such thoughts are those of the dark side, but I cannot help them. Even the second set of tracks outside the cave cannot dissuade me from my task. 1 Terrentatex, 2, 1,000, it makes no difference to me now. The only image I see is that of Duran's broken body, and only blood can cleanse it from my mind. I hope my master will forgive me for what I'm about to do. None of them made it. think we knew that was going to be the case. Okay, there's a lever there. Ah.
I think I've been poisoned.
Let's quickly get rid of that. Special fire grenade. Okay, we might use that with the acid pit. I'm not quite sure how. Ah, no, I think you freeze it, don't you? Not sure what the fire's for. Hey. Health up. Cold grenade. Freeze it all over. There we go. I think if you do the fire grenade, I think it all just explodes and you die. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just going to take a couple of these, I think. Okay, that's the final star map. What's going on here? Ooh, lightsaber. Yeah, these guys are waiting for us now. Maybe I should put my shield on. Resistance.
So, you return to us with the lightsaber in hand, as I knew you would.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand?
You're saying a Jedi couldn't have got the lightsaber?
When a Jedi acts, it is with skill, true. But the Jedi teach you that your passions are counterproductive. That strength is only found in peace. Did you not feel a moment of excitement in the tomb? Did your passions not flow and make you feel stronger and more alive? What purpose would be served by restricting yourself from such? I would say only the purpose of the Jedi. Through this, they would control you and restrict your potential.
The Sith are not the only ones who fight and take risks.
True, but most would say they fight only when they must, or not at all. We are the ones who know that struggle is what makes us superior.
I wouldn't say I exerted myself.
Perhaps not to someone of your natural strength. The point is in the recognition of the nature of the act, rather than its sheer difficulty.
I think I understand.
Good. The last part of your test will now commence. Here, you will learn the lesson of competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe. To stand still is to know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Euthura here, my own apprentice.
What? So this is what you had planned all along? You wish me killed?
Indeed. You have become too ambitious, Euthura. It is time for you to die and someone more talented to take your place.
No. It is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Oh, is this true, young one? You wish to join Euthura in her foolish scheme?
Alright, Let's go with you, Thura.
Do you hear that, my master? That is the sound of a new leader rising to replace you.
So the time has come, has it? You both wish to stand against a Sith Master and perish, do you? Then so be it.
Let's do a death field. That didn't seem to do very much. Alright, so she's got him frozen, so let's go and take him out.
Kotor is finished, and a new order is brought to the Academy. Excellent. Unfortunately for you, I don't intend to share power. It's time.
Well, I was going to kill her anyway, so... Typical, I knew this was coming.
Then you should have no trouble defending yourself, for what it's worth.
Right, why don't you have a death field as well?
Stop. I yield. You are too strong for me. Gather your hatred and strike me down if that is your will.
I have no other choice, I'm sorry.
Then it ends here.
Oh, I got dark side points. Oh well. Yeah, I think we're still doing okay. Oh well. It's gonna go war security domination interface. How many credits have I got now? I've actually got enough for that belt, even without selling any of the stuff I found, so that's pretty cool. Alright, well, we got what we wanted, so it's time to get out of here. I wonder where my friends are. They might still be in the academy. Bit annoying I got dark side points there. Well, I suppose we did kill her, but I didn't want to let her go. That just seemed inadvisable, we say. Anything here? But I think we should free all those people in the academy, like the slaves and so on, that they're dueling. Let's go a bit quicker. I don't do this too much because I think the visual effect is a little bit. It's probably not great to watch. Just want to get through here quick. Apparently you can download a mod that gets rid of the visual effect. I'm not sure I can be bothered. Hello.
You there. How is it that you're leaving Nagasadow's tomb by yourself? You went in for your final test, didn't you? Where is Master Uthar?
Master Uthar is dead. I killed him.
What? You? But you aren't even a Sith yet. Surely you jest.
I'm not a Sith at all, actually. Now move aside.
It's a spy! Quick, to arms!
But if the spy was able to kill Master Uthar...
Don't be such a coward! Kill the traitor! Do it now!
I didn't want to get any more dark side points by missing that I'm Revan. The death field. Yeah, we're pretty much going to be fighting our way through the academy now. But that's fine. Just want the rest of my companions with me before I do any more, really. Yeah, they're with me now. There's quite a lot more going on here than I thought, actually. What's Jolie doing? That didn't work. HK's kind of out on his own, isn't he? Where is everyone else? Ready. HK needs to stop fighting a whole bunch of Siths on his own.
Not this again.
Sure.
It does take a minute.
Sure.
Master?
Sure.
No problem. Got it.
Here I've not looted yet. I think I did that already. Alright, time to clear the rest. So what we got? So south is the way out, so we want to go left and right basically. Let's go with insanity actually. That it? Alright, let's go this way now. Where are the prisoners? I was going to set them free, but they're not here.
What?
This guy's gone as well. Oh well. See what's going on in the dorms. There's definitely someone there. Ah, Lashow's still here. Sucks for you, Lashow. Don't need to let dad joke you. Furcron crystal. I'll have to see what they do. I don't know what the idea of the bed was here. I think maybe you can sabotage it somehow, potentially, but we didn't get offered the chance of doing that. So. Credits, that'll do. Right, that's everyone, I think. Let's get out of here. There might be some more guards on the other side of the front door. Let's do a save, just in case, but we should be good. Yeah, I thought so. I think that might be it. How do they kill these guys? Naughty Sith. Might be more fighting to do in here, but it might be okay. It's okay. Right, I'll take your belt thingy that you had. I think he was talking about Kashyyyk. Prototype shields. They're not infinite, unfortunately. This one? 18k. 4 to every save, dex plus 2. Yeah, I think I'll get that. We've got quite a bit of stuff I can sell now. Let's sell all the basic med packs. We can sell that. That. Yeah, don't think I'll be using that. Keep that. Get rid of that one. Get rid of the blaster rifle. Yep. That. So what does this do? Security plus 6. We'll keep it, you never know. Alright, so we've got that belt and a bit of walking around money, which is pretty good. So let's put that on. Yeah, so that gives me more defense because of the dex. That seems pretty good. Decent saves there now. Alright. Works for me. Looking forward to getting back to the Ebon Hawk, actually, and going on the workbench and seeing what some of these new crystals do. Probably could have gone straight back to the ship, I suppose, but we're here now, so it's alright. Alright, let's have a look at what some of these lightsaber crystals do then. First of all, I'm going to change my colours. I want to go violet. It's the Opila one. Massive crits. Yeah, I think that is a good one. Next door's a new one, so that is Keen. Keen is good. Attack bonus 1. Genurax. we've seen that one previously. The Fur Crown, I've got a couple of these. Attack bonus 2. Attack against droids is pretty good. What else do I get? The Bondar, that's the stun. Solarii, that's probably a special one. Light side, okay, bonus 3 damage bonus versus dark side. Light side damage bonus 3. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's pop that in instead of. Let's keep the appealer on this side. Oh, and the Crate Dragon Pearl. What did that do again? It's good, but I think I'll put the Solarii in there, and I'll put the appealer back in there. My short one. Got Luxem. So that's kind of good against droids. I might take that out. I could put the appealer back in there. Put this in because that's even better, isn't it? Burkran's basically a souped up version of that, and the sigil is good. I think I'll put the appealer in. So now, if I look at my damage, that should be fairly souped up on what it was. Yeah, that all seems pretty good. I guess we could see what the other lightsabers are doing. So we've got this one is Jolie's, I think. Let's give them the sigil, because that's a bit of a damage boost. I quite like that one anyway. So, Jolie's is pretty good now. This is Jahani's, I think. Damned. Probably do a bit more on that. Give her the Crate Dragon Pearl. Cool, so they're both doing pretty good damage now with those. I think those are all leveled up. These in can. I was thinking maybe Carth's gun could be souped up, possibly. I'll give him that. Yeah, why not? So she's only got that. I could give her +4 there. She's doing 30 damage with that now. She's pretty good on that. Jolie doesn't do quite as much damage. Anywho, okay, I think I'll do another round of chatting to people as well, because I think we're kind of heading into the end game. Let's just see if people have got more to say to me.
Yeah, what do you want? The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it. There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
And you eventually came to Taris.
Yeah, I came to Taris. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
I am honored.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Okay, so let's actually have a look at what we've got left. So Canderous once more. Jahani, Talkmore, and Jolie. I think we're done with Carth. Alright, can I just talk to Canderous again now?
Yeah, what do you want?
Right now. Okay, I think we're getting towards the end with him, though. Jolie?
Got something on your mind, dude?
You mentioned something about your wife before.
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, sorry, maybe we can talk about it later.
Maybe, but I doubt it. I'm made stubborn that way. Got
Try again?
something on...
Well, I don't mean to pry, but...
Yes, you do. You may mean well enough, but my private affairs are just that. Private. Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
Is that why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life. Perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Well, that's what I've always thought.
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
Not even a Jedi? You mean not anymore, right?
Nope, never was. Technically, I never rose above the rank of Padawan for various reasons. Does that surprise you?
Well, you seem to have all the abilities of a Jedi.
In my case, becoming a Jedi would have been a formality. I doubt the Order and I would have gotten along well, considering my opinions on things such as love. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect, eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
So what happened between you and your wife, then?
I haven't changed my mind. I'm still not going to talk about it. You go and find your own love if you want to know so badly. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Okay, so Jolie's still got stuff to say. I guess we'll talk to Juhani.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Could we talk?
What is it you would like?
Tell me about your past.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Sure.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Near the world where your species comes from?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
Mandalorians fought dirty.
They swooped down from space, across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help?
We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
What about your family?
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How did your family cope?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
How did he die?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Okay. We can talk about how she's doing, I suppose.
How may I be of a... What? I think...
What's wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Okay, perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I'll intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Can we ask her about her dad?
What? After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer. and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Surely that was a doctor.
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Terrace.
That you were enslaved?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
Which was?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
Jahani.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Yeah, well, she's still there in the quest log. But we're heading to the final section of the game now, so I'm not sure how much more time I'll have to chat with her about it. Okay, well, it's time to do it, I think. I mean, we could go to the trader again, but like, I think we're pretty sorted, honestly, for equipment. All right, let's go to the Star Force system. Imagine we're gonna have a space battle. It's been a little while since we had one. We're okay, I think.
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
You think she's gonna break? Maybe.
The Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard.
Oh,
Someone
here we
needs
go.
to get on those gun turrets.
I thought we'd got away
Take
with it.
those fighters out before they report
Too good
our
to be
position
true.
the main fleet.
Come on then, let's get this over with.
Incoming fighters.
Get any of them? Hopefully. Just need 2 left. Should be alright. One left. Hey! Let's go with a speculative shot.
Oh, we've got problems. We've flown to some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
Whew. Talk about your rough landings, Carth.
Looked right to
What's
me.
the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebon Hawk airborne again.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The Cathar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
I wonder why the Sith ships aren't affected.
They must have some kind of protection against it, but the Republic fleet won't. We have to find a way to disable that disruptor field, or the Sith will slaughter them.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Let's go check it
No
out.
idea. If that temple's generating power, it probably has something to do with that disruptor field.
Hey, don't forget about Bastila, guys. We still have to rescue her, too.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malak's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him, and the Sith will be invincible.
She'd never turn to the dark side.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan.
Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Carth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Let's high points. How are we doing? Yeah. Could be better. Could be better. Anywho. Let's be off. I think I might go all Jedi for this one. Let's go out with Jahani and Jolie.
What is it?
She's got maybe a level or two to do. Build up to the Force choke with her. Ah, that's it. So, have I got them both kind of decked out like I want? I think I do. It might be better to swap them round so that Jolie's got the big strength gloves and she's got the dex. He's doing 28, he's doing 27, 26, 25, I've got 26. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that seems better. I guess let's have a look. Oh, I was going to say let's have a look around, but you might recognise these guys from the hollow thing on Kashyyyk.
You've defeated the murderous animals. We thank you, human, for saving us.
Well, they attacked me first.
Your arrival had not been so fortuitously timed, we would have been in great danger. We thank you again for saving us.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we'd crashed it when our mining survey vessel encountered some strange sort of energy field. Disrupted our engine and power system and forced us to make a crash landing on this world. Our ship sank far out to sea, but a handful of us were able to make it to this island. More than you see here, though.
Where are the rest?
Many have been killed at the hands of the locals. A few tried to swim to one of the closer islands, but we've not heard from them in many days. Of the 10 of us who remained here, we too are the only remaining survivors.
The natives killed the others?
They attack any they come across. They are barbaric savages who feed upon the bodies of the dead.
The only beings who crash here that can hold them off are the Mandalorians, and we dare not go near them. We know of their depredations too well. The Mandalorians are here.
Yeah, there are, more than you might think, although that may just be because they aren't killed as easily as we are. With their weapons, they raid and kill the other survivors, and can fight off the natives as well. They seem to have some sort of invisibility or light cloaking shield that hides them until they strike.
Where are they?
In north of here, by a large temple. We dare not approach it, for they'd surely kill us. We cannot delay much longer. The longer we stay, the more likely either the Mandalorians or the natives will find us and kill us.
You can stay in our ship if you like.
No, we dare not. If we remain here, it'll only be a matter of time before the natives or the Mandalorians find us and kill us.
Why don't you get to one of the other islands?
Yeah, well, I believe that would be the best choice. The others haven't returned, but it may be because they could find no way to. Would be worth the risk rather than stay here and face certain death. Thanks one last time, human, for saving us. We'll remember you and hope that should you escape, you'll tell the Republic of those of us stranded here.
What are these guys? Have they got anything? No. I was going to have a look around this beach, though, and just see kind of what we got going on in this immediate area. I can see some Gizka, I think. Once we had on our ship. What we're dealing with here. That's probably the extremities that way. Well, there is a crate over there. It all helps, I guess. Anything over this way? I don't think there is. Let me just go. I think there's only one exit from the beach, so we'll go back up here. these guys, okay.
I will be your doom!
Got through them a bit quicker than I thought. Didn't get time to use the death field, never mind. What we got? We got one way that way. Let's go this way. Is this a dead end? Or is it a way through? A little area back here. Oh, that's a door. Okay, temple exterior that way. What else have we got? Well, I guess it looks nice. Well, let's go back to the ship. I'm sure we can get to the temple exterior another way as well. Take everything we want isn't there. North Beach. This is where the Mandalorians are supposed to be, I think. Little rancors.
Stow your weapons, interloper. We are not here for battle or blood. We bring you an invitation from the one great champion of the Rakata.
Rakata, the one? What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. Do you understand these creatures? You must have learned their language when you came here in search of the secrets to the Starforge. Back when you were still Revan.
You have used strange magics and weapons to slaughter our raiding parties, interloper. You have bathed in the blood of fierce Rakatan warriors. Your power and skill in battle has impressed the One. He wishes an audience with you. A great honor. Come with us now, and we will take you to him.
Alright, take me there.
Revan, somehow I knew we would meet again. Even when you vanished, I knew you would not forget the vow you swore to me. And when my scouts told me of a great warrior from the sky slaughtering our raiding parties with mysterious powers and magics, I knew you had at last returned.
Well, I'm not Revan anymore. That part of me's gone. I'm boring dad now.
The words are confusing. I recognize you. You are the one called Revan. You are the one who came here before, you and Malak, the one who served you. You promised to slay our enemy. In exchange for our aid, you swore to destroy the Elders and bring us their secrets. Are you saying this means nothing to you now?
My mind was destroyed. My memories are lost.
I believe you, Revan. I sense there is something different about you. Something that has changed. You are not the same as you were before. Yet the power of magic, what you call the Force, is within you still. You can still destroy the Elders and fulfill your vow.
What was it exactly?
You vowed to kill the Elders and bring us the secret knowledge they protect. In exchange, we promised to use this lost knowledge to help you enter the Temple of the Ancients. When you vanished, we thought you had forgotten us or been killed by the Elders. Now that you have returned, our alliance still holds. Destroy the Elders and we will help you.
I'll help. Let's persuade lie. I'll help you, but you have to answer my questions first.
I suppose that if what you say is true, that you cannot remember when you were last here, then you must have many questions. Very well, Revan. I will help you to understand. And then you will destroy the Elders' tribe and fulfill the oath you swore to us long ago.
You should probably start with the last time I was here.
You arrived with Malak, your servant, 3 of your galactic standard years ago. My scouts saw your skyship plummet to the Earth and they went to loot the crash site. They tried to take you prisoner, but you unleashed your magic, what you called the Force, upon them. Seeing your power, they bowed before you and brought you here to me. You used your power to rip the Rakata language from my mind, even as you drove basic into our skulls, so we could help you in your quest to find something called the Star Forge. But the answers you sought lay within the Temple of the Ancients, and we could not help you enter. The Elders alone hold its secrets, guarding them with their very lives.
Tell me more about the Elders.
The Elders guard the ancient secrets. Within their compound is the knowledge of power and magic, including the knowledge of how to enter the temple itself. I have lost many warriors storming the gates of their compound. But they use weapons of light and fire against us, and not even our war beasts are strong enough to breach their defenses. Sometimes we can capture an elder when they venture forth from their compound, and we have learned something about them. That is how we know they guard the ancient secrets. But no matter what tortures we inflict upon them, they will not reveal their secrets to us. They fear the knowledge they themselves guard, and they will never willingly surrender it to us.
How many parts to repair my ship?
This I cannot help you with. Although we have recovered many strange devices from the skyships that crashed to Earth, their use is a mystery to us. As a show of good faith, I will allow you to search the stores of our tribe and take whatever you find. In exchange, I know you will destroy the Elders and bring the secrets they guard back to me.
No, I'm not going to help.
You refuse to help us? Is that why you return, Revan? To tell us you have broken your vow? No one defies the will of the One, Revan, not even you. My war beasts will destroy you, and the tribe will feast on your bones.
Alright, time to fight then, I guess. Okay, Jolie. Maybe insanity him. Plague him. Sure, sir. Julie, where the F are you going? What? What are you doing, you stupid... Oh, he's dead. Let's get some help back from these guys. Thank you. We done? Done. What did he have? All he had was a vibro sword. That's not very interesting. But I feel like he's like the evil choice, I think, I'm pretty sure, so... I think we'll get what we need from these elders when we tell them that we just killed the one. Wookiee Warblade. Trimmer sword. Okay, well, some nice stuff, but I don't know if we'll use any of it.
Yes. Sure.
What we got in here's just Rancor droppings. Might be some slaves to release though. Elder warrior like this dude.
You have saved me from the savages and their war beasts.
Who are you?
I am one of the elders, the other remaining tribe of Rakata on this island. A tribe you have fought has attempted to destroy us and seize our secrets to gain access to the Temple of the Ancients. Thus far, they have failed.
The Temple of the Ancients?
The temple to the east of here, the largest structure on the island. You should speak with the council of our tribe. They may be able to help you for what you have done for me. Thank you for saving me. I should attempt to return to the Enclave on my own. I will tell the council of what you have done.
Can't even run straight anymore. Alright, cool. Okay, that's the way out. Ship parts. Okay, guessing that's probably what we wanted. And that's nothing. Okay. So much for the one. He is now the nun. Well, he's not a nun. You know what I mean. These guys are probably all going to be hostile to us now. I mean, we did kill their chief, so...
For the order!
Generally drop things or not. Not really, by the look of it. Hey, dude. Jahani, have you actually managed to successfully force choke anyone yet?
What is it?
They're kind of dying too quick. Try it on him.
Sure.
I think at this point we're basically more or less unkillable by normal enemies.
What?
Oh, more in here. Just do a save, just in case. It crashes at this point. So that's the exits. Just round this way then. More enemies.
You will fall!
What's he called? Lawmaster. Okay. What's all this? And that's it. Okay, let's get out of here. Well, yeah, there's some more. Just dying too quick to really get to use the force powers on it. Who died? Julie? Okay, he needs to fight a rancor on his own. Shit, I'm about to die. We're all about to die. Fucking hell. Oh god. Gonna need proper life support packs, I think. Shit. Let's get her out of here. Force armor on, maybe. She's got the night speed.
I will be your doom!
She's that rancor. Shit, it hits hard. Woo! Damn, that was a little more of a fight than I was expecting it to be.
Yes?
There were a couple of named ones. I wonder if they dropped anything good. I don't think they did. Alright, let's get out of here then. Save after that. So we want to go back to that temple exterior. I think that's where the elders are. We've got some more bad guys over here.
Got it.
Your wish?
Yes?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yes?
It was a Jedi's doing.
Guys. Okay, let's level up, because then they'll heal. Attributes. Probably the wisdom again. Let's go more force, power, skills, the usual. Feats. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to say the 2 fighting feet. There we go. Powers. This is probably my last level. I tell you what, I'll take a bit more shielding. There we go. Honey, mine, feet. She's got the full dueling. Actually, she doesn't. She got all the vitality. Let's give her a bit more dueling. Just kill. Sounds good. And then Jolie. What's this? I think we'll give him a bit more vitality. And power. Let's give him super speed.
What?
Your wish?
Sure.
It's time to take some hits. Yeah. Or if you finish running off into danger, I'll
Your
get trapped.
wish?
Yes?
I'm just going to go back to where we fought.
What is it?
Sure.
Let's pick up here. Okay. So there's like another way out. Which way does this go? South Beach. Well, we should probably try and get in the temple. I don't know where the Elders' enclave is. It might be on that South Beach, to be fair. There's another Rancor to beat up. Go do that. So we can't get in now. I'll have to come back later when the Elders are on our side.
That is what a Jedi do. What is it?
Yes?
Let's go to that South Beach then.
Mandalorians are around somewhere. They might be on the South Beach, I guess, or an area leading from it. It's a minefield. Did I see those ship parts? Oh, hello.
Not this again!
Your wish?
What?
Alright, let's go. Now that's up to the Elders' base. Let's have a quick look over this side, though. What's going on here? If anything. You are not Rakata. What is your business here, Off-Worlder? I seek the Starforge. You are Revan. The Council wishes to speak with you. You may enter. Okay. We of the Elder Council did not expect to see you again, Revan. We thought you had betrayed us. Why have you returned to our village after all this time? I spoke to you once before. What did I want? Is this some type of test, Revan? Some type of trick? You came seeking our aid. You came in search of a way to enter the Temple of the Ancients. Oops. But you betrayed us, Revan. Instead of destroying the terrible legacy of our ancestors, you unleashed the evil of the Starforge upon an unsuspecting galaxy. And now you stand before the Council of Elders once more. And once more we ask you, for what reason have you returned, Revan? I'm sorry, I've no memory of our last meeting. Do you think we are fools, Revan? Do you think we have forgotten how you lied to us last time? Why should we believe you now? My mind was destroyed, all my memories were lost. It changed me, I'm not who I once was. They say that the experiences of our past define us and make us what we are. If it is true you have lost your memories, then perhaps you are changed. But how are we to know this is not some trick, Revan? I rescued one of your tribe from the One. Yes, your actions seem to show you to be an ally of our cause. But how can we be certain the rescue was not just an attempt to win our trust so you can exploit us? We must discuss this in greater detail. We must have some privacy, Revan. We'll return when our deliberations are done. Anytime now. Revan, you have rescued a member of our tribe from the One at great personal risk to yourself. We believe this action shows you have truly changed since your last visit here. The Council has decided we will trust you once more. For many generations we have sought a way to enter the temple and discover the means to destroy the Starforge. But only those who can command the Force, those like you, can enter the Temple of the Ancients. We no longer have that power. That was why we helped you the last time you were here. But you cannot enter the temple without our help, Revan. Only the ancient rituals of our people can lower the shield for you to enter. You need us as much as we need you, Revan. Looks like we'll be working together then. For our own sake and that of the entire galaxy, we hope you truly mean to atone for your past evils. When you are ready, Revan, we will take you to the temple. For the temple is a place of sacred power. If you are to enter, you must do so alone, in the tradition followed by our Rakata ancestors for the past 1,000 generations. Why do I have to go in alone? When you were last here, we broke the ancient tradition. We allowed you and your apprentice to enter the temple together, and it brought untold suffering upon the galaxy. We believe you truly wish to destroy the Starforge this time. The lesson of the past is not easily forgotten. We will not defile the sacred ritual a second time. Only you alone may enter. When I am ready, I will go into the temple alone. Then it is done. You have only to let us know when you are ready to enter the temple. Let's just go. The time has come for you to atone for your past crimes, Revan. But the task ahead will be difficult. Those you call Dark Jedi, followers of your old apprentice, now dwell within the temple. How do they get in there? The last time you and Malak entered the temple, you must have found the controls to raise and lower the shields. Those inside can lower the barrier to allow other Force users to enter and exit the temple. But they will not be able to prevent us from using the ritual to gain you access. Once inside, however, we can do nothing to help you. Go to the temple now. We will meet you there once the ritual has been prepared. Remember, in accordance with ancient Rakata tradition, you must enter the temple alone. Yeah, let's have a quick look around their base. As we're here anyway. What are you two guys doing here? You've returned at last, Revan. I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you in the temple. You know me? We had met previously when you last entered our enclave many years ago. You inquired as to my research then as well. You came here and gained access to the temple and were never heard from again. Some thought you might have betrayed us to the others, but they were never able to penetrate our defenses. But if you will help us now, then the time taken is nothing. Is there anything else you require? What are you doing? You mean the purpose of my research here? Yeah, why do you have these prisoners? As you may have heard from our historians, in our distant past we melded technology and the Force to create truly wondrous effects. We guided ships across the galaxy using our power, and incorporated its use into all aspects of our society. But something happened somewhere. What happened? There are a variety of theories on what happened. Perhaps we became immune to the effects of the Force from overuse. Perhaps our breeding habits rendered our species insensitive to it over time. None truly know. The only discernible result was that we could no longer command the Force as we once had. With its loss, our technologies could no longer hold us as far above the subjugated races we ruled, and our empire began to crumble. The races we subjugated rose up. Plagues swept our worlds. We could do nothing against all these calamities. In the end, only the members of our race left here on our homeworld survived. No Rakata can use the Force? Every once in a while there is an individual born who has an affinity with the Force. Maybe not the ability to use it directly, but at least the ability to remain open to it. I believe this is a sign that whatever our genes our species had that gave us the ability to use the Force are not completely gone. Perhaps when the ancestors of the current tribes fled beneath the surface, some retained this trait. We've been working for years to isolate this gene in an attempt to resurrect it in our species as well. We of the Elders do not have Force sensitivity ourselves, but by harnessing the genetic structure of other tribes, we hope to be able to breed the gene back into our species. You're capturing prisoners for their genes. You make us seem like monsters. Truly we are not. We capture them, yes, but only because the tribes have become extremely xenophobic in their millennia trapped on this world. They would not aid us willingly and killed our messengers when we asked. We believe that if we get a large enough genetic sample, we can reintroduce the recessive force-sensitive genes back into our people, allowing us to once again access the heritage of our past. You mean the temple? Yes, the temple. It can only be entered by those sensitive to the Force, so it has been barred to us for ages. What we may find inside will allow us to lift the other tribes out of the barbarism into which they have fallen, and restore us as a productive force in the galaxy. You want to reunite the tribes? Unite the tribes and take our place in the galaxy at large. This time perhaps we can redeem ourselves in the eyes of the galaxy and become a force for good. How close are you to finishing? We are quite far along, having had centuries to work already. But with the arrival of another tribe on our island, we have been restricted in our movements to just our enclave. We've captured a few of their warriors, but the one that really interests us is their leader, the One. What's special about him? Those with genes we seek seem to be marked with a destiny that causes them to rise above others as we did as a species early on. In hearing the stories his warriors tell of the One, we believe that he may hold some of the genes we seek. He may be nearing force sensitivity. Unfortunately, he and his people are much too aggressive and violent for us ever to get close enough to study him. His corpse would not do either, as only a living working body is of use to us. Maybe in time, though the differences between our people will lessen. No, well, I'm afraid he's dead. How could I help? I believe in the temple there may be the information we seek. Okay. Alright, we can help. Well, I've killed the One, so that's maybe a bit of a hindrance to their research, but maybe there's something we can access on a computer. You're gonna get aggressive if I steal. No. We'll go there. I think that's the way out. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe we'll go there now. Greetings once again, Revan. I'm glad you have returned. Couldn't believe that you had betrayed us despite what the Council said. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. My name is Orsar. I'm the Keeper of History for the Elders. The last time you were here, you had many questions for me. The Council told us all of the destruction of your memories, but still I had hoped you might recall something of our past discussion. On the bright side, we can have all those discussions again. Yes, I suppose that is true. As you can imagine, I have few opportunities to share my knowledge with those outside our enclave. Sure, I do have a few questions. Yes, of course, although you must forgive me if some of this starts to seem familiar. After all, we did go into the history of the Rakata at some length the last time you were here. I will do my best to enlighten you with the knowledge I hold. Tell me about the beginning of the Rakata Empire. Long ago, we Rakata were a great space-faring people. Our ships combined technology and the power of the Force. We were able to pilot them to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. Everywhere we went, we found civilizations less advanced and weaker than our own. But instead of helping them advance, we conquered and enslaved them. Back then, we could still command the Force. That, combined with our advanced technology, made our march of conquest irresistible. Soon the Infinite Empire stretched across the entire galaxy. Over time, we lost our ability to use the Force. Some believe we had used the Force for so long that we evolved biologically and became immune to its effects. In any case, once we lost our sensitivity to the Force, our empire began to fracture. We had to revert to more conventional space travel using inferior technology. Our ultimate collapse was inevitable. How did it collapse? Long ago, the Rakata ruled all the known galaxy. All the species bowed down to us. But we were a corrupt people, and in our fall from glory, there are terrible lessons that must be learned. The Infinite Empire was built on slaughter. It was inevitable it should collapse upon itself. War, plague, and slave rebellion forced us to retreat back here to our hidden homeworld. Here, conflict among power-hungry warlords escalated into full civil war. Terrible weapons of mass destruction were unleashed, driving most of the Rakata far beneath the earth for shelter. Devastation ravaged the world. Our people were scattered, our cities leveled, our very existence all but erased. The glory of the infinite empire is now nothing but dust and bones. In the past few thousand years, small bands of Rakata have begun to return to the surface, but they are primitive and superstitious creatures. Only we elders remember anything of the true past. Do you know how to disable the disruptor field that caused my ship to crash? The field is one of the ancient defenses of the Starforge. A great generator within the Temple of Ancients fuels it. You will have to enter the temple to disable it. Can you tell me about the Starforge? Much of our knowledge of the Starforge is lost. It was built during the height of the Infinite Empire long ago. All we know now is that it casts a terrible shadow across our world. We elders have longed to destroy the Starforge for many generations, to cleanse ourselves of its evil presence. But we have neither the knowledge nor the capability. When you and Malak last came here, we saw you as saviors. We let you into the temple so you could destroy the Starforge, but instead you harnessed its dark power for yourselves. You awakened a dormant evil. Your fleet helps spread the corruption of the Starforge throughout the galaxy. And now you return as our last hope to stop what you once started. That's probably it for now. Will you let me in here? Yeah, none of it's amazing, is it? It's a lot of stims. Arts and computer spikes, I suppose. That stuff will probably be useful. User verification. User species equals non-Rakata. Access to auxiliary archives is restricted to Rakata or approved servants. Slaves may not access the archives. How else would I know the language? Logical. User speaks the language of the Rakata in order to serve them. User added to the authorized list of non-Rakata. Further information can be obtained from the main archives within the Temple of the Ancients. Downloading codes to bypass exterior energy fields surrounding Temple. My archives are ready for information retrieval and download into remote datapad storage. Please select a topic. Looking for the secrets of the ancient Rakata. Locked within the Temple of the Ancients. Okay. How can I get into the temple? I'm gonna go. I think if we follow the ones route, we can break in here and use that to gain access, but I don't need to because they're gonna let us in anyway. I know there was a wicker bin there, but they don't seem to hold anything of any great interest, so I will leave it. Alright, back to the temple, I suppose. Rancors are back.
See what you got. Yes?
Yes? What?
those, I think those might be elders. Okay, so let's just do it on the party select then. Remove, remove. Guide. I will begin the ritual. It will take many hours, but when it is complete, you must be ready. The shields will not stay down for long. Prepare yourself. Wait, someone is coming. It's Jolie.
Wait, you can't go in there alone.
It's tradition.
We have had a premonition. The Force has given us a vision. There is great danger within the temple. We cannot let you face it alone.
You might be walking into a trap. Maybe Malik himself is waiting inside. Even if he isn't, that temple will be crawling with dark Jedi. You'll need all the help you can get.
No other can go with you into the temple. You must enter alone. That is the way of the ancient ritual. Sorry, Jolie, you can't come. They won't allow it.
Your destiny, maybe the fate of the entire galaxy, could be forever changed inside that temple. I'm not about to let you face that alone. Not after my premonition. There's a reason I had that vision.
Jolie speaks for both of us. You must enter the temple, but we must go with you.
So you just tell that guide of yours to do whatever he has to do to get us all inside the temple.
Okay, lower the shields. No, you must enter the temple alone. I will not lower the shields.
I don't know what he said, but it sounds like your guide's being stubborn. We don't have time for this. The Republic fleet is on the way, and we're stuck on this planet until we deactivate that disruptor field. You have to convince him to get us inside that temple.
Persuade, I cannot destroy the Star Forge alone. They must come with me into the temple. I believe you. The elders have said you wish to destroy the Star Forge and end the terrible legacy of our ancestors. If you need help to do this, I will not stand in your way. I will resume the ritual now.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to take a while? Still, we better stay ready. As soon as those shields go down, we have to get inside the temple. John King no pampa, mona de conquile. Conquile no ba. Watatime,
Lord Malik, the preparations are nearly complete. Every day, the Star Forge adds more ships to our fleet. It is operating at nearly 300% of our projections. The fleet is assembling around the Star Forge and awaits your instructions.
Patience, Commander. My new apprentice is nearly ready. Once Bastila joins her battle meditation to our enormous fleet, we shall be invincible. Then we shall begin our final conquest of the core worlds, and the Republic will be crushed forever.
As you wish, Lord Malik.
Okay. Well, that seems like a good place to end it for now, even though we're probably a few minutes short of the the ideal length of the episode. But yeah, now this is going to one of the final sections of the game now. So let's do it all in the next episode. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. Do let me know in the comments your thoughts on the game as a whole, this series, the characters, anything you like, really. It's always great to get your thoughts. And if you're watching this and still not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.